In today's video, you'll discover budget-friendly tips and tricks to create beautiful Christmas decor that mimics the elegant style of Pottery Barn. If you don't feel like DIYing your own, we'll head over to Walmart to check out some Pottery Barn dupes that won't break the bank. Grab some hot chocolate and settle down to find the luxury Christmas decor on a budget. So for this Pottery Barn inspiration, this Pitberry greeting card holder was $47. We're going to recreate this with some Dollar Tree supplies. So I went and picked up 2 Pitberry garlands. They are in the fall section. Sometimes you can find them in the Christmas section. They are $1.25 and you're going to need 2 because we're going to use 1 whole garland and split that in half, and then we'll use a half of the other garland. I just made sure that they were the same length, and then I'm going to take these mini clothespins. We're just going to add them around the Pitberry garland. I used 6 on each one. It kind of depends on how many greeting cards you're going to get. Once we have all of our clothespins around, then we're going to go ahead and use some command hooks. These are the ones from Dollar Tree, but you can use any command hooks. These are pretty tiny, so all I'm going to do is wrap my garland around it, and then there you go. I'm going to go ahead and add my greeting cards, and then once I get my greeting cards up, this is it for this one. I love it. I can't wait to display all my cards. I'm in a greeting card exchange group this year, so I'm super excited to hang them up. Let me know what you guys think about this and if you're going to try this one at home. I found this really pretty piece on Pottery Barn's website, and it says it's going for $66.50 to $96.50. So I don't know if there's different sizes of the planks, but we're going to recreate that. So we're going to start by using these Bottlebrush trees from Dollar Tree. I picked up 19 trees, and to be honest, I didn't even count. I was just kind of getting all the white ones I could find. These were giving me Grinch vibes because of the twistiness of them, but they really turn out beautiful in the end. So whatever white trees you can find will work here. I had this board left over from another project. I just gave it a quick coat of white spray paint to give it a final base. Any board will do here, so if you even want to use a Dollar Tree sign, that would work as well. You're going to use some hot glue, and you're just going to glue your trees down. I went in a line first, and then once I had all my trees in a line, I just started going back and forth to give it kind of a mixed feel. And then once I had all the trees on, I'm going to take this Spanish moss and I'm going to go around the board with the Spanish moss. In the inspiration picture, it looks like it has twigs or something down on the bottom, and this was what I came up with to recreate that. So I'm going to go ahead, put Spanish moss all around the board, and then once I have that glued onto the board, I'm going to take it back outside. We're going to use our flat spray paint, and we're just going to cover all of that Spanish moss with some white spray paint. Once that dries, we're going to bring it back in. I got these lights from Hobby Lobby. I believe they were about $5. I know you can get some at Dollar Tree. I just couldn't find the plain white ones, and I did not want colored lights for this. But if you can't, they also have them on Amazon, and I will find some and link them down in the description box. Once I get my lights all twisted on there, here it is finished. I really love how this turned out. It wasn't quite dark at my house yet, so you didn't get a total dark picture, but I tried to give you kind of a like a darker picture in my dining room just so you could kind of see what it looks like lit up. But this is truly beautiful, pretty simple to make. Let me know if this is something that you would like to recreate.
Tell me that you'll make it here in time. Yeah, this boy is on my mind. The number one thing on my wish list. Oh, Santa, tell me you know that I've been good.
Now at Walmart this year, they have quite a few options for Pottery Barn dupes. So if you're not into DIYing, I thought I'd share just a couple of my favorites that I found there. I found this Christmas tree card holder. The one on Pottery Barn website is $79. They had a really pretty gold option that is a tree given the same kind of circles that is in the Pottery Barn one. And this one was around $20. Pretty good option if you're not wanting to pay that hefty price. They also had this tree skirt on the Pottery Barn website, and it was going for around $100. My Texas home had one similar, and it was around $36. It was totally like a blanket and very similar to the one on Pottery Barn website. I also had stockings on Pottery Barn website for around $31, $32. I found one similar for around $11. So I really like this one. It gives off really cozy sweater vibes. I also found on Pottery Barn website these peppermint twist bauble trees. We're going to recreate something similar. I got this tree at Dollar Tree. It was $5 and it does light up. The one in the picture, I can't tell if it lights up or not, but it is going for like $74 to like $100. So I kind of figured it might light up. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my batteries to my tree, and then we're going to go ahead and add some embellishments. So I got these picks at Hobby Lobby. I'm going to take all of the little baubles off of the picks, and I'm just going to glue them into the tree. Now, I know the inspiration picture ended up being a lot fuller than mine, so I think I might go back. When I was creating it, I couldn't remember how full the tree actually was, so I think I'm going to go back and add a few more. I had a few extra picks left over, so I definitely could go ahead and add more of these little baubles in there, but we're just going to go ahead, glue them as you want. I found these cute little gingerbread ornaments I had in my stash, and so I went ahead and added those along with these cute cookie cutter buttons. I feel like this is one of those like really fun projects that you can kind of create on your own and give it kind of the candy vibe however you like. In the inspiration picture, it had peppermints, and I didn't have any tiny peppermints, so I just decided to go with what I had. But definitely you can put whatever you would like in here. I spent $5 for the tree, and then I had everything else on hand. So for me, this only cost about $5. If you were to go out to Hobby Lobby and get the few little things that I had, I would say it was maybe closer to 10, but considering the price that they were asking on Pottery Barn website, this is quite the steal. Let me know if this is something that you would recreate.
Put the lights up just for you. You're the only one who can make my dreams come true. I could see the end until he looked my way. I used to.
So these seem to be a popular item, these brass reindeer. These are going for $16.50 to around $63. I found an option at Walmart that was around $18. And so then I went over to Dollar Tree and I found a $5 reindeer that I thought we could probably recreate to give that high-end vibe. So I picked up that reindeer, and we're going to use some rub and buff. I got mine at Hobby Lobby. I will link some down in the description box. All we're going to do is use some gloves. Definitely you don't want to get this on your hands, and a paper towel. I started out by putting it on a plate and then kind of putting my paper towel into it, but this is a really large project and this has a lot of black on it, so I kind of switched that up a little bit and started just adding the rub and buff right to the project because I wanted this all to be gold. I covered every inch of this deer with the gold rub and buff, and that is it. Really simple to recreate this, and I think he turns out pretty close to the original. Let me know what you guys think. I spent $5 on this, and I had the rub and buff on hand, and so compared to the price even at Walmart, mine was quite a bit less.
Blue, now I'm brand new, all wrapped up in red. I keep on dreaming of his face. He just melts my heart away. I'm all glittery 'cause he makes it feel like Christmas.
They had this wreath on the Pottery Barn website going for almost $300, which I was thought, I don't know that I've ever spent that much on a home decor piece ever in my life. But I picked up this wreath form from Dollar Tree. Now I heard in another video someone say that they didn't feel that these wreath forms in the Dollar Tree Plus section were worth it. I disagree. I've bought in a couple of these. I really like the wreath base on this one because you can just stick your florals into it and you don't don't need any hot glue, which is something that I really love about this wreath form. But this already had the greenery pieces and the berries, and so this wasn't going to take us much to recreate this. So I went ahead and got a bunch. This was a hydrangea wreath, and when I was at Dollar Tree, I did see some hydrangeas, but they were pretty sparse. So I got these white flowers instead. I think they're peonies, and I thought that these actually kind of looked closer to what was in the wreath. But you could put any white flower here that you like. I'm going to go ahead and do about 2 flowers in each grouping, and then I do 3 groupings because you always want an odd amount. And then in the inspiration piece, it had this greenery, like the holly greenery, so I went ahead and put those around. These were also picks from the Dollar Tree. And then I went ahead and took some pine cone picks. These were kind of a mixture together. I cut them all apart, and then I just went ahead and added my pine cones. So altogether, I spent $5 on the wreath, and then I had maybe 5 picks. So we're going with maybe $12 altogether that I spent on this wreath compared to $300. Let me know what you guys think about this one and if you would recreate this for your own home. Now, when I saw this on Pottery Barn, I was just like flabbergasted. They wanted $59 to $74 for these trees. They really reminded me of Dollar Tree's white Christmas trees that they have out. I even went a higher end Christmas tree here for this at Dollar Tree. So I picked up the $5 tree that they had here, but honestly, to recreate the actual look, I think you could use one of the white Christmas trees that are $1.25 and still get the same look. So I took this box that I had and I just wrapped the box with some burlap. I was just kind of going for the burlap wrapped kind of box that they had, and this base on this tree was quite large, so I needed kind of a bigger box. I wrapped it with some burlap, and then I left that pretty natural. I took my tree and glued it into the bottom of the box, and then I got these lights also at Dollar Tree. They were multicolored just like our inspiration piece, and so I just went ahead, put some batteries in, and I put the batteries in the bottom of the box and wrapped them up with some burlap, and then I just wrapped them around the tree, and that was it for this project. So I spent $6.25 on this project, which was quite the savings compared to the $59 to $74 that they wanted for these trees. I couldn't even believe that. It's super cute. I think it definitely would go well in with some other decor. Let me know what you guys think about this one. Some other pieces I saw at Walmart, just to give you some Pottery Barn inspiration. I found these fake pine cone trees. They're going for $63 to $79, and I found this a really pretty glittery gold one for around $20. And then these bells that are super popular, giving old Christmas vibes. They're going for about $120 on the Pottery Barn website, and I found this one for about $11. I love the sound of this one. Definitely something to pick up if that is your vibe. If you enjoyed these tips, be sure to check out my other videos for more budget decorating ideas, and share your favorite holiday decor hacks in the comments. As always, wherever you are in your journey is a perfect place to start, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!